So, Madam Chair, at this time, I would like to make a motion that this board adopt a resolution affirming its commitment to ensuring social justice for Black and marginalized students in our district.
Thank you, Ms. Shamburger. We have a motion on the floor, and Ms. Stewart, is that a second to that motion? Thank you. Board members, any further comment? All right, we have a motion on the floor to adopt a resolution, and since we're back in the boardroom, we're going to use our electronic devices in order to vote today. So with that said, all in favor, I'm sorry, go ahead and vote when your lights appear. And it is unanimous. Thank you, board members. And Ms. Shamburger, would you like to go ahead and read the resolution into the record for today?
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Madam Chair. A resolution of the School Board of Hillsborough County. Whereas the tragic death of Mr. George Floyd at the hands of a policeman has sparked worldwide protests across the political spectrum that show the anger and frustration felt at the treatment of members of the Black community and communities of color and poverty. And whereas members of the Black community and communities of poverty have felt marginalized, dehumanized, and disenfranchised for too long. And whereas schools in Black neighborhoods in our district have too often been underperforming, and our students have suffered as a result. And whereas the school board has a duty to ensure social justice for our Black students and marginalized students in our district. And whereas the school board has adopted an award-winning equity policy that commits to social justice and equity for our students. And whereas the school board is committed to supporting the principles and practices of social justice, unity, fairness, equity, and equality. Whereas the school board believes every child should know, believe, and realize that they have an equal and equitable opportunity for learning and lifelong success, regardless of race. Now, therefore, be it resolved by the School Board of Hillsborough County, Florida, as follows. 1, that the School Board of Hillsborough County, Florida, affirms its commitment to ensuring social justice for Black and marginalized students in our district. 2, that this resolution take effect upon adoption. Adopted at a regular meeting of the School Board of Hillsborough County, Florida, the 9th day of June, 2020.
Thank you, Ms. Shamburger. I'm sorry we didn't have you read that before the vote. However, we trusted that the resolution was something that we could all agree on, so we appreciate that. And congratulations.
Thank you so much, Board.
All right, board members. Board members, we have 3 withdrawn items on the agenda today. Item 402, item 6.28, and item 7.28. I need a motion and a second to adopt the agenda. I have a motion by Member Stewart and a second by Member Gray. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, please vote when your lights appear. And it is unanimous. Thank you, board members. Please let the record reflect that all board members are present in the auditorium today. We have 1 set of minutes to be approved today, and that's from May 12th, 2020. I need a motion and a second to approve these minutes. I have a motion by Member Kona and a second by Member Gray. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, please vote when your lights appear. Member Gray? Thank you, and it is unanimous. Board members, just quickly, I wanted to go over the format of today's meeting. As you can see, we're slowly getting back to a more normal board meeting. Based on the governor's executive order for the Phase 2 reopening of Florida, we are now permitted to have up to 50 people present in the boardroom. Given the size and orientation of the boardroom, we can do this safely. So we have obviously spaced ourselves out here on the dais. We have 6 cabinet members that are seated spaced apart at the cabinet table, and other cabinet members who are seated in the first row of seats and spaced apart as well. Members of the public are sitting in every 3rd seat in the auditorium to space themselves out. And then as we have done in the past, the lectern will be cleaned after every speaker. And as we have further direction from the state of Florida, we will adjust the protocols of the meeting accordingly. But I must say I am very pleased to see all board members in person for the first time in a very long time. So welcome back into the auditorium, board members and staff. And next we have Member Kona, and he's going to go over the board guidelines for today. Member Kona?
Thank you, Madam Chair. As we begin this afternoon's board meeting, let us quickly review the format of our school board meetings. Please silence all electronic devices. There are speakers in the room behind me that allow board members to hear the meeting upon stepping away from the dais. This meeting can be viewed with closed captioning on our live webcast on cable TV and on the video monitors here in the auditorium. It could also be viewed closed captioned on our online video archive.
Thank you, Member Kona. Okay, up next on our agenda, we actually have some recognition. We have some very special students here who have had perfect attendance their entire school career from kindergarten through the 12th grade. And with support of Suncoast Credit Union and Toyota of Tampa Bay, we're going to do some special recognition for them today. Superintendent Davis is going to highlight this item for us. Mr. Davis?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. To the chair. Today we recognize 10 students who have shown great commitment to their education with perfect attendance from kindergarten to 12th grade. This is a great achievement. As we know, attendance is a virtual success to our classroom. These students have attended 2,340 consistent days of school and 180 days for the last 13 years. This is truly an accomplishment in maintaining a diligent work ethic and choosing to stay on course. Each of the 10 graduating seniors with perfect K-12 attendance will be presented with a brand new laptop from the CEO from Toyota of Tampa Bay, our partner Cindy Helton, along with Suncoast Credit Union, in kindly providing each student with a $500 scholarship. It is my honor to introduce the extraordinary students who have had along with this journey. And please, I'm apologizing in advance if I say your name incorrectly. Please let us know, and we'll make sure we'll get it correct. All right, for the first one, Jalen Beto, Riverview High School. Congratulations. Congratulations. Congrats. Okay. The second student is Alexander Dyer from Newsom High School, accompanied by their parents as well.